everyone, it's Jen, and I'm going to point out a few features that will help you stay organized if you have a lot of preps. So the first thing I want to tell you about is the rearrange and filter button. So if you click on this, you can line up your classes, and that will keep all of your classes lined up on the screen, no matter how short or long your lessons are. You can also collapse your classes. So if you turn that on, all of your lessons are collapsed, and then you just expand the ones that you want to see at that moment, and then you can collapse them. Another option is you can filter your classes. So if you click this hide all classes, then you can just select the classes that you want to see on your screen. So maybe I'm planning my period 1 and my period 7, because those are going to have roughly the same lesson. I might just have a few edits depending on the students I have in those classes, or maybe they might be a little off, and I can just plan those together because they're gonna have roughly the same lesson, like I said. So if I click out of this, you can see that I only see those 2 classes, and I'm only gonna see those if I keep going forward or back. It's only those 2 classes. So what makes this really handy is I can plan my period 1, and then I can just hit that copy button in the lesson menu, go down to my lesson menu for period 7, hit that paste, and then again, I can just edit it to fit whatever I need for that particular class period. And then I can easily show all of my plans again by going back to rearrange and filter, and I can show all classes. And then again, I can select maybe the next thing I want to work on is notes for my grade level team meetings that I have each week. So again, I can hide all classes, just select that, and then that's all I'm going to see. And then I can go back in here and start adding in notes. Show all my classes. Now this button here, the rearrange and filter, you can see this in the day view, the month view, the unit timeline view as well. So you have those same options. Another thing that you can do is in the settings button, if you go to order, this is where you can rearrange where things happen in your schedule if you need to, and you can also turn classes on or off. So if you have a lot of preps and maybe there's a certain class that you're not teaching right now, maybe it starts later in the year, or maybe you taught a class at the beginning of the year that you're not teaching anymore, this is where you can turn that class off for the time being so you don't have it cluttering up your plans. So maybe my period 7, I'm not teaching this right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it off. And then when I go back into my schedule, you'll see that period 7 is no longer there. So then again, if I need to have that class show up again, I just go back to my settings button and go to order, and then I can turn that back on. All right, so those are just a few features to help you to stay organized if you have a lot of preps or a lot of classes going on in your Planbook. So if you have any questions about these features, make sure to reach out to us at support@commoncurriculum.com.